Hello and welcome to the server tour for February 2021. We're starting off in my castle, Castle von Blackstone, because this is the place that I've been for the last little while. But let me show you my castle. I found a really cool area and walled it off and claimed it as my own. So let's get a view from the outside. And we're going to spend the first good chunk of this video just looking at this castle. But as you can tell, it's huge. It took most of the month. In fact, everything that you see that I have worked on for the last month was just this castle. But we'll walk along the walls here. We have the towers, a tower at each of the corners, and each tower took about, I say each tower, it took about 3 in-game days, about one, maybe a little bit longer than that in-game days, but about 1 full day of play. Just figuring out how I was going to get the tower right, and then I duplicated it everywhere else. But as you run along the wall here, of course, you can see down the side. Got the walls here to make sure that everything's safe. You can't just fall off. I'm really proud of Castle von Blackstone, but there is, of course, more things to show off. I have a list of things that other people have worked on. The server has been a little bit quieter than usual. There's only been a few of us on because people got back into No Man's Sky. And so that has kind of taken over the creative energies. We'll get down there in a minute. But there definitely have been some things still worked on. I know Joel has still been working on stuff. I know Desperado's still been working on stuff. But yeah, those are our 4 towers. As we get over here, I think it's right here. Yeah. Staircase down. Go down our staircase here. As you can see, it's very well lit. Huge window that you can actually jump up in, out, which is cool. The boatway above. We'll come down here to our door. I kind of want to make this a secret door too, but it's kind of obvious that it would be here because of the stairs. But so I kind of need to make like all of the stairs here so that it's very hard to see. You'll see what I mean about secret doors, by the way. I have a weakness for secret doors, and so I've kind of hidden doors and hideaways all over the place here. So as you can see, we have our floor for Castle von Blackstone. I still got to finish clearing all that out, but we're getting there. My workshop. So we have our storage areas for all our stuff. Then we have the actual workshop itself with all the furnaces and one of every type, I believe, of crafting table and things like that. I don't have a potion stand set up in here yet. I need to do that still, and I need to get water set up to it. But I'm pretty happy with how all this turned out. I kind of want to add more rooms, but I don't know what rooms to add yet. There's my flag. I want to make this bombastic too and build a big thing around it. But then we have the pond. Keep my salmon. I was attempting. Oh no, my fish are dying. I was attempting to make a bounce house over here. Well, first I attempted to make a ball pit, and that obviously failed because balls don't exist in this game. But then I tried a bounce house, and that didn't work either. And then I tried a fish pond bridge thing, but it looks like my fish are just gonna keep dying. Because they keep just hopping out. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, they're just gonna keep dying. Okay. Well, that was a bunch of wasted work then. I have my forest down here that I want to grow and put some more trees around, but my parrots have moved over here. I trapped them in the walls and they got stuck here, and I was like, ha! Squid have spawned, which is really cool. Up here was where I was originally trying to grow trees for a forest for my parrots that I trapped in here, but I think I've got the wrong trees to grow in this biome because they just haven't grown. This is my fishing wharf. Over here, flip on some light when it's dark, sit down and fish. Pretty cool. Oh, there's a turtle egg down there. The turtles are starting to breed. Cool. Perfect. We'll eventually have a turtle army. Dolphins down there too. This is my bridge. I haven't done anything with that yet, so don't mind that. That was a cavern that I was going to dig, and then I decided to build my mine somewhere else. I've got stairs on both sides. And then down here is my portal room. My portal that goes into the nether. Because as you can guess, it takes a lot of blackstone. So that's how I get in and get more blackstone. And then come back out, because it takes a lot of it. Oh my gosh, it takes so much blackstone to build this castle. The basalt biomes and I have become very acquainted. I've fully drained one of them of blackstone entirely. And I've had to move on to another one. So at some point I've got to do something about that. Maybe reseed it. This is my room right now. It's not anything super special. It's nice. I like it. This is my dungeon. Viewers, I'm about to show you all the secrets of my castle, so please be prepared. Solitary confinement's right here. And you may think, so that's the only secret hidden door in here. Not. These are the cells. Prisoners. I don't have any prisoners right now, but like if I have to take any. I'm gonna destroy that block. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna leave that unlocked right now. We'll come back and fix it. This is my secret sewer escape. Opens up into this cool tunnel. You see the lever back there and try to figure out what's going on there. I actually went through like 4 different versions of this and eventually settled on this one. Can't be opened from the outside, but it's a secret exit for if you need to get away. And I kind of want to build like a little small hidden dock with a boat down there. Need to get away, you can escape. You know, I love building secret hidden exits and entrances. I think they're super cool. How did you spawn down here? Look at all this light. How did you do it? Well, you can be my dungeon spot. Maybe I need another light, like right here. Right here. One. Keep them out, maybe. Matter. Oh well. We have a dungeon spider now. So then I have my mine up here. Also, yeah, look at that descending pattern. It looks super cool. So proud of it. This is the mine. It doesn't have a better name yet. Get this minecart going here. It'll take a minute. We're gonna get there though. We're gonna get there though. We're gonna get there though. Don't worry about it. Boop. If you place it on the active or on the powered rail, then obviously, you know, you just go right away. This took a lot of work, and a lot of times I dumped water from the ocean above on top of my rails. Had to redo it all. But as you can see, you can just ride right back up. So I can put chests in these mine carts and send them back up with materials from my mine, which is cool. We're going to let that go. Also, maybe wondering what this ladder's for. You step on this pressure plate, you got to do it really quick. You have to basically run up there. You can then climb up this ladder to another secret hidden exit. Leads on top of the mountain. I kind of wanted to build something on top of the mountain at some point. Also, I have horses down there and a wolf apparently that fell in there. And here's one of my soldiers just hanging out on top of this mountain. I don't think he can move. I don't think he can. I think you're stuck, aren't you? There you go. You're welcome. But yeah, this hidden entrance into the mine on top of the mountain that I'm really proud of. Really cool. I need to put some more blocks around it so you can't see the blackstone, but the snow covers it up from the top really well. And like I said, I kind of wanted to build something on top of this mountain, but I'm pretty happy with just having a mountain in my castle that we can go into the mine for. It's very evocative, you know? We'll go back down. I want to show you the inside of my mine. Because there's some really cool stuff down there. There's like a whole ravine under my house, which rules. Take the stairs. I don't really want to try and fly for fear of hitting my head on every block. You can see the water dripping there. The mine carts keep rolling. They should just do it forever once they get started. All right, we go down this path here. There's lava behind this wall. I had to build this wall, and it's what gave me the inspiration to build this tunnel. Because there's lava back there. A ravine! So, as you can see, there's iron. I found some diamonds, some emeralds, an abandoned mine shaft. It wasn't very full, honestly. It was kind of small. But it was where I got a bunch of the rails that I needed. That was cool. As you can see, not very big. There's more of it down here. But still, it was really cool to find that there was a ravine underneath my house, underneath my castle. I didn't expect that, you know? But now we'll go back to spawn because I haven't been back home in a very long time because this has kind of been my home for the last month. And I don't know what new stuff has been built. So I'm very excited to see. I have a list of some things that people said, hey, this would probably be cool to show off in the video. So I'll try to find that stuff. But I also kind of just want to fly around, you know? See what we see. Go ahead and... I can't actually just fly, though. Probably the fastest way. All right. Oh, right. I forgot one thing last to show over here. I'm sorry. I forgot to show this. My way... I haven't finished this either. I kind of want to build this path into the mountain. Come out the other side. Like a really cool tunnel. But at the end of my bridge... Go out. Nothing else can go in. Ha ha ha. Makes it safe. I can have this bridge to this village, and the villagers can't come see me, and pillagers can't attack me. There's a lot of animals over here that I really should drag into my castle so I can farm them. Also, when I first got here, I got attacked by like a million. I say when I first got here. After I got done building the walls, I got attacked by like a million drowned because of that ruin right there. Every once in a while, they spawn in great numbers and come up under my house. But also, how do you get back in? You say because that wall doesn't open. How could you possibly get back in the castle? Swim in through this causeway. Cool. Very happy with it so far. Another one of my soldiers. I built those iron golems when I was still trying to subjugate the area. And then they kind of just weren't help at all. I mean, they killed a couple creepers, but that was kind of it. All right, we'll head back to town now. I'm pretty sure town is... What does the sign say? I don't remember. I haven't gone back. Okay, town must be this way because the sign is facing this way. Town must be this way. We will fly back now. We could just teleport, but I want to see if anybody built anything on the way. Although this is going to be a hot minute because I live multiple thousands of blocks away from everyone else now. But I didn't want to get anybody's way. You know, I didn't want to interrupt anybody else's space, take up too much space near what they're doing. Town was getting really crowded. So it was like, well, I'll build somewhere else entirely, you know? That is the ocean portal. That means we're getting close. I wonder, unironically, since we're in creative anyway, if it wouldn't be faster to just... Oh, I can't spell. Because this is still a blue ice pathway. It's probably faster than creative flying, I would think. This took so much work. I don't remember if I had it blue ice or not the last time that we showed off the boatway. But the first thing I did when I had the ability to do so was turn it all into blue ice, which makes it so much faster. There's my ice farm. We can show that off. I completely forgot to show that off. I found out shortly afterwards that only the top layer freezes. But while I was building it, I was collecting ice. And so I wound up getting a lot of ice. Now I know only the top layer freezes. But it's so cool the way that I did it. I don't want to redo it, you know? I don't want to tear it down. So it's just the ice hotel, I guess. That's not what I meant. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, right. There's stuff to show off down here. Hey, Joel. There's stuff to show off down here. So we have the farm. Joel has built to farm villagers, which looks really cool. I fell. I don't actually want to get in there and tear anything up, but see it pretty clearly from up here. Looks like you put a lot of work into this too. Villagers are working too. Cool. Actually, I don't know if they're working or just pretending to work because we have griefing turned off right now, which for some reason also affects villagers. And I don't know why. It's really strange. But this is the Timber Village. I come here. I haven't in a long time. I didn't even know that was there. That's really cool. I come here every once in a while to trade with the villagers. But again, I haven't been home in forever. That's the forced labor camp right there. But yeah, Timber Village still looking really cool. And I really like this. This looks really nifty. This design is really cool. All right. We'll continue now. I should have taken the elevator. It's so much slower to fly up here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, right. We're in creative. That boat still existed. There we go. All right. Back to town. Not all of the boatway has been turned into blue ice. Because, again, once I got the way to my castle secured, I was like, well, oop, that one goes. I want to build my castle, you know? But I did do some other things on the boatway that I want to show off here. I made stops. You might have noticed them before, the glass. These stops were the first experiments in stops, and they work. You can flip the switches and then have a stop there that you'll ram into. But also, they don't work as well as I wanted them to, so I wound up making these glass blocks that if you're going across in a boat on blue ice, because we were going way too fast to stop, and you let off of pressing forward, you stop at those places, which is pretty cool. I like it. It worked. So yeah, let's check out town. There's a giant rarity there now. So that's definitely new from last time. And oh my gosh, look at his foot. Look at his foot. If you recognize what this is, bonus points for you in the comments. Look at his foot. Oh my gosh. That is looking incredible. I'm so excited to see this thing finished. Look forward to seeing this thing finished at some point in the future as we do these server tours. Because it looks great. Andrew's house. Again, pretty cool. He's got himself a horse there. The sugarcane farm has expanded, which is really nifty. The path through to the village looks really cool now. I don't know who did this, but that looks really nifty. The Going Merry is still really cool over there. But we got to go see whatever that is. Jen's house has this cool igloo still, just like last time. Again, I haven't been back to town. I now have a bamboo farm back here. I expanded my aquarium. I could probably show that off. How are all my animals doing? Are you guys doing good? I haven't been home in over a month now, it feels like. Yeah, it looks like you guys are doing fine. Chicken population's a little low. We can fix that. I don't think I had Huitzilopochtli Oakley last time, but Huitzilopochtli's Oakley's here. Let's check out inside the aquarium. All my turtles seem to be doing good. We have a lot of them now. They love me, as I'm sure. Who doesn't, right? Yeah, my aquarium's still looking really solid. Really happy with it. Cool animals. They're so great. Our map board expanded some more. But again, people have been playing No Man's Sky, so it didn't expand as much as it probably could have. But that's okay, because No Man's Sky is also really fun, and I have some cool stuff I want to show off there at some point. But yeah, the map board's looking great. Castle von Blackstone is this tiny little pip, which is a shame, because I was really hoping it would show the walls, but I guess since the map was made after the castle was constructed, it doesn't. But oh well, it is what it is. The extra chest to be able to fill the gravel for the sake of Sharzaku. Then we have Nyancat back here, which looks really cool. We'll get to the Treosaurus in a minute. The Treosaurus here Tyrannosaurus, sorry, which is my Discord handle right now, which is very cool. You can go inside. A little desk here for me to work. Very nice. I love the Tyrannosaurus. I'm sure it took an incredible amount of work, but look how cool it looks, especially from like a distance. Like it looks really cool up close too, but when you're like way over here, like on top of my tower, we'll get to my tree in a second because that tree is nuts. And you look over, it's just like, oh, look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's so big. He's so strong. Look at him. There is also, and I kind of don't want to show you this, but we have to. There is also a shrine down here. The sexual Tyrannosaurus' foot shrine with some lotion for foot massages. Gonna go. We're just gonna go. And then of course this rarity, which looks incredible. Rarity is so good. I can't even imagine how much effort went into the tail. This rarity looks great. Let's see. I know Joel changed his farms a little bit so that things are a little bit more spread out and look really cool. All the color coordinated, just like last time. Mine's grown up even more. Bees now, which is super cool. Look at this. This looks really nifty. I don't know what this is, but it looks. Is this beehive? Is this for honey? Tree sap? No, these are beehives, right? That looks really cool. The bees just flying around. We have melons and pumpkins growing, as well as a full field. This is, oh, cool. Collectors for sugarcane. Nice. That's really cool. And then another sugarcane farm down here. Very nifty. Very nifty. Look at these. These are the beehives, right? Smoke coming up? Man, I don't even know how any of this works, but that's really cool. Check out the bees. We need to go look at the thing on the beach, and then I want to show off my tree, too, because the tree, I think, was the last thing I did before I went to Castle Blackstone. What is this? Raw chicken and feathers, cooked chicken and feathers. Is this a chicken farm? Sure is. Nifty. Eggs. All right, then. Cool. Don't show that to PETA. All right. My tree. Right. I almost forgot the tree. So, the last thing I did before I went to Castle von Blackstone was upgrade my house a little bit. Oh, I forgot to show off the beacons, too. We have our 3 birds. They're hanging out, being cool. Second floor. Storage room. I haven't been back here in forever. I made all these potions and then left them in this house. I have to eventually move all of these potions. I'm not looking forward to that because they're going to take up multiple trips, but, you know, it's fine. Lots of cool stuff. And then I was like, I want to plant some nether trees or ender trees. And I planted 4 of them, 1 in each of the corners, and they grew relatively large. And then I planted the one in the middle and hit it with a bone meal, and it grew all the way up. I was like, all right, sure, why not? I like it. It's a cool tree now. Look at how good that foot looks from over here, man. Can't wait to see that thing full form. Cannot wait to see that thing full. Then I know that Joel was still working on his tower last time I was here. I'd really like to see how much taller that has gotten. Is this a path to get to tell you this is the way? Oh boy, that's pretty tall. He told me that he couldn't make it any taller, that it had reached the maximum height. And I was like, well, you know, that can't be that tall. But I thought the boatway was near maximum height. It's not, as I've come to find out from building the ice farm. I don't know how many floors this is. So we're just going to keep climbing floors till we get to the top. But he assured me he cannot, in fact, build it any taller. He got as high up as he could. I don't want to know how much work this took, just as I'm sure no one wants to know how much work Castle von Blackstone has taken. Like, at the end of the day, when you're in survival Minecraft and you have to gather all the materials yourself, cut them into their right shapes, place them all individually, it eventually becomes just don't ask how long it took. But, like, look at what you can make with it, you know? The effort's worth it, in my opinion. Tower just keeps going. He did tell me, Joel did, that the farm from last video has been tuned up a little bit, but really it's just that he added. I say that as if it's like reductive in some way. It's a good thing. He added a really cool thing. He made it where it's easy to know where way stops are on that one really long path I got lost on. But I don't know that that's necessarily worth flying all the way over there just to show off. Look at how high this is. Like, compared to the fishing tower looks huge in comparison, like from the ground. Look at how high up this is. This is much higher than Castle von Blackstone. With a moat so that you can jump off and not die. That's really smart. The boatway should be right. Yeah, it's right here. How high does it look for the boatway? Because again, I thought the boatway was at max height when I started building it. That's why I put it at that height. It's not even close to max height, as I found out later on. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna come down to right here. And then we're gonna move over where we would be at level with the boatway. Yeah, that's still much, much taller. Much, much taller. So yeah, the server continues to grow. Cool things continue to get built. You know, it looks great. I'm really happy with it so far. The Blue Ice boatway is really cool. Joel's Tower is sick. This boatway still has to be finished. I got the framed out, but I didn't, for the most part. There's still some obvious glaring holes. But I haven't gotten everything done there yet. But all of this will get done at some point after I get done with Castle von Blackstone. I still don't know what all I'm going to put in Castle von Blackstone, but expect the next time that we do one of these videos for it to be a little bit more different. There'll be some more stuff in there. Maybe some farms. Maybe not. Who knows, you know? Maybe I'll have built a village in there for my serfs to live in as well. But let me know your thoughts on our Minecraft server in the comment section down below. And until next time, the beacons! I almost forgot. We got to show off the beacons and Pat's secret. So Patrick made a secret for all of us to find. And it's how we got these beacons. And I'm going to have to teleport there. So give me just a second while I find the coordinates. Because I'm going to have to teleport there. I'm not going to try and fly there. Raptorian XD Kai. The coordinates are... So Patrick built this in the world just randomly, where we would have to find it. And while working on maps, Jin found it. And it's got a cool message there. And then it has a bunch of cool stuff in it, which included the beacons. So we got those built, and it was super cool. And the beacon platform, we'll go back so we can show it off. Because the beacon platform, I'm really happy with. I think that looks great. We all contributed. I built the frame for it, and then other people came back in later and said, hey, the frame looks... Because I built it just out of iron blocks that I had. Built the frame for it, and other people said, well, let's come back and make it look prettier. And so then it eventually became what it looks like now. Have our cool beacons running up. I want to get some beacons for Castle von Blackstone too, so that it's faster to mine there, faster to get around, a little bit safer, you know. But yeah, this is our server. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Until next time, great. That's been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum. Minecraft to offer.